parking plan that we had for the downtown that we came up with years ago, me and other merchants in downtown, that in response to a disastrous idea that certain members of the township committee at the time came up with, that they would do in partnership with an influential member of the town in building a parking garage, a 5-story parking garage, which would have cost millions of dollars and netted us 3 parking spaces. In response to that, we drew up a plan showing, and it worked out perfectly, that there were 4 lots that were at the time dilapidated houses. Some of them boarded up, most of them not pleasant in the least bit. That by connecting those 4 lots, we could create parking that would go from behind the Big Launch parking lot, 4th Street, and it would continue all the way to the 2nd Street parking lot, which was already in existence. Thus creating not only more parking, but a thoroughfare, an extra thoroughfare through the downtown, and also alleviating deliveries on at least that side of the street, so we'd have less crowding on Clifton Avenue. And there's a myriad of benefits besides, such as we could save money in garbage collection, because we could have 2 garbage containers in the back in the parking lot instead of having everyone picking up their own garbage cans. It would also make the downtown look more pleasant. You could have bicycles parked behind it, and it would bring parking to the places that are needed. I actually purchased one of the lots that were needed in order to facilitate this project happening. I sold a lot at well below the value because, of course, the township offered me much less than was assessed at originally. And I wasn't going to argue and I wasn't going to fight. I just said, here, you can have it because I wanted to see the parking lot plan happen. This lot wasn't anywhere near my store. It was on 2nd Street, around the corner, and it was needed in order to make it past. The last lot that was needed happens to be next door to my store. But again, I don't need parking personally. This is for the plan for the entire downtown. Again, it's a way to bring not only parking, but a correct flow of traffic and make the downtown nicer. One committeeman took it upon himself. By the way, the property was already agreed upon. The owners got into an argument. A judge told me I have to sell it at a ridiculously low price. The township offered that price, and everyone was ready to go. That was it. That was the last lot that was needed at a price of $375,000, which is very, much less than the millions of dollars they were going to spend on a parking garage, which we all know parking garages cause danger and problems. One committeeman decided to take it upon himself to walk into the UEZ offices and decide that the project should no longer happen. I'm not going to say which committeeman it was. I know which committeeman it was.
By the way, the project is happening.
Okay, it wasn't happening as of last week, but even if it is happening, I just want to remind all the committeemen that there are 3 things that a committeeman must do, and one of you already knows because I tell them all the time. There are 3 things that a committeeman must do. One is they have to take care of the town, make sure it's maintained. Just like so if you're driving down the street, see a pothole on the street, call the public works. If the guy for the head of public works isn't in hospital at the time, he can probably get it done, The second thing he has to do is make sure that the town, that everyone's doing their job. The police have to be doing their job, fire departments have to be doing their job. That's the second thing. And the third thing they're supposed to do is make sure that businesses are thriving and that they should promote the businesses outside of the town. And when I mean outside of the town, I don't mean B'nai. I mean outside of the town, meaning to Howell and to Freehold, and try to get people to come into the town to shop and try to make the town become a nicer place. Recently, we have a problem with the signage in the downtown. There's nobody to talk to. One guy decides he wants to stick his sign out 4 feet. Okay, let him stick his sign out 4 feet. Another guy decides he wants to drape the flag, a Mexican flag that says Nuevo Records on the side of a building, which is totally not proper signage. And he does it too, and there's nobody to talk to him. When I go to them and tell them we have to get a uniform sign code, they say, talk to your town committee. So that's what I'm here for. I'm here to talk to you, and I would like to thank, maybe one of the committeemen that are making sure the projects do happen, I'd like to thank them, and I'd like to say shame on you to the one that tried to stop it, because he's only hurting the entire town just to get back at one specific person, and it's wrong.
Hershel, thank you for coming to the mic, and I'm proud to say that parking lots will be moving ahead. This way, whoever wants to make fun of me during the ribbon cutting ceremony will be able to do so, but we are planning, in all honesty, we plan on moving ahead with the parking lots. It's a great idea. It will create additional parking in the downtown. It will make the downtown much more viable and much more shopperable, if that's a word. shopper friendly. I'm all in favor of it. I think we do need, let's get around that with the park. There's more, we'll have more parking, like we said, it'll be a thoroughfare, it'll be an area where people park their bicycles. There will be a lot, we're all in favor of it, and then we move ahead.
I just want to add one more thing. I don't want anyone to think that this has to be shopping or making money. The downtown is the face of our town.
Correct.
It's not our mall, it's our, people judge us by our downtown.
Correct.
And until our downtown looks correct, I tried bringing businesses into the downtown, and they have something called Google Maps, and they look at the downtown and they say, there's no way we're opening a business in downtown. So I think the time has come for us to finally pick up our bootstraps and fix up the town, and let's do it. And if you can't do it, at least get out of the way of people that are willing to do it. That's all I have to say.
Like I said, this township committee, we are moving forward with the parking lots. We do want to make the downtown a place where outside businesses will come to shop here. We're all in favor of it. We'll certainly be proud of it.